Detroit Rock City and Comerica Park on a Thursday night edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit to third. Iglesias is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jackie Bradley
lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. Sanchez is ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Iglesias in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. David Ortiz gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's a strike away now from going a strong 1-2-3 to start the ball game.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Jonathan Villar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Brandon Guyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Ian Kinsler takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Scorched to third. To second for 1. On to Ortiz, and it's a double play, inning over. Mookie Betts makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Travis Shaw will get his first cuts here. Sanchez gets his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 3-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. Sinker misses, ball 4. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dustin Pedroia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
And this is right by Saltalamacchia to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Too tight with that one, 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Number 65 gets a shot now with deuces all around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Swing and a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that. J.D. Martinez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yasmani Grandal. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Carlos Gonzalez is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pedroia on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Ryan Hennigan steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Hit to short. VR is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, David Ortiz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike one. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. This is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike two. Third inning, no score to this point. Now both runners are breaking. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first, and that takes care of Big Poppy for route number 2. Mookie Betts stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cameron Maben digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Jared Saltalamacchia stands in. Ground ball left side. Shaw scoops it up and reined in one away. And he is in there. Jose Iglesias set to hit now for the first time. Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ramirez is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Jonathan Villar will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Oh, no, I think that got him in the head. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Geyer. He reached on a single in his first try. A dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bradley. And that ends the inning. Travis Shaw will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Sanchez into his motion. 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And the throw will have to go to Kinsler covering at first, so the sacrifice is a good one.
Now batting.
So striding in, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, you know they've been going hard in, but with the count the way it is right now, this opens up a whole lot more options.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Number 65 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 65.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Ryan Hennigan gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. And this is right by Saltalamacchia to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. There's a hard hit ball out to left center, and it'll be over the head of the shortstop VR. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Xander Bogaerts will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ian Kinsler is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Lying toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. A little bouncer. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Jackie Bradley Jr. will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. David Ortiz will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the seats, 0-1. Sanchez sets his sights. Here he comes, 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Carlos Gonzalez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Carlos.
Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Into the box now, Cameron Maben. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a bunt attempt is missed, but this is off the catcher's glove. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. Jared Saltalamacchia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Jose Iglesias steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Jonathan Villar steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Brandon Geyer will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And he will score as well. And with that, they've taken a 4-2 lead. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 5-2. J.D. Martinez steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Yasmani Grandal digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Towards second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Travis Shaw will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. 2-0 now. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting number 15, second baseman
Dustin Pedroia stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Hanley Ramirez, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. That's wide, 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2. Sanchez pauses. First pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. To 2-2 now. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
One more of those, and that'll get the tying run to the plate. He does not want to do that.
And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Carlos Gonzalez will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Cameron Maben stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right, and that's in there, base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Now batting,
Jose Iglesias digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Lofted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ryan Hennigan will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Bruce Rondon.
now pitching for the Tigers, number 43, Bruce Rondon.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. 1 away. Xander Bogaerts gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kinsler's there for it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Look out, 2-0 now.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's time for the...
Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He successfully laid down a sack bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Price sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Brandon Geyer takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Hannigan gonna have to hurry. Throw to first is in time for the first out. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. J.D. Martinez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. David Ortiz comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Martinez waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Mookie Betts will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side. Yasmani Grandal will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Bogarts has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Carlos Gonzalez will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Gonzalez.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Price gets his sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He's safe.
Cameron Maybin digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Cameron Maybin.
Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Freddie Galvis is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he is out on the tag.
Up next for the
Hanley
Red Sox,
Ramirez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
number 65.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 65 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to the right. Kinsler showing off his range. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is